Hey people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Adebanjo Faith, and in today's video I'll be talking about common misconceptions about locks. My locks is about a year and 10 months old as at today, and this is what it looks like. Now I've heard in this space of time so many things that I have not experienced in my own hair. I have heard of so many misconceptions that are not true about mine, and I'm like, what are you guys talking about? So I'd like to share 5 of them today. The first misconception is that we don't wash our hair. So those who are on locks do not wash their hair. That's not true. That's not true, because we wash our hair as often as possible. I personally wash my hair as often as possible. Right now I am a week locked. I retightened my hair a week ago, and if I want to today, I can wash my hair as often as if I feel like if there's heat and I want to pour water, I can swim and dive and all of that. So there's no debt. I don't know, this dirty association with locks is not true. Someone who is walking on the road, that person's who is locked and is walking on the road, the person's hair is as neat as that person's personal hygiene, not because the person is on locks, if that makes sense. Those who cannot just wash their hair too often are those who just started locking their hair, and the too often means a month. They cannot wash it for a month, because especially if it is palm rolling style. For interlocking, now I can wash my hair anytime, even if I just did it today. But those who started with palm rolling and all of that, or just retighten their hair through palm rolling, cannot wash it immediately. And even those who are on straight hair, whose hair are loose, some of them don't wash it for as long as they carry a particular hair, which takes some even more than a month. So please pardon our regular visitor on this YouTube channel. I know you know how already. This is my daughter, my 3-year-old Oluwa told me. You'll be seeing a lot of her on this channel. So that is we. Now the second misconception is that lice is equal to locks. Like lice breeds on locks generally. And I'm like, who said so? Lice don't dwell on locks. It dwells and lives in the blood. It wants the blood, not the locks. So lice hide in hair because hair is hidden. You pack your hair, they will not just see lice on your bare skin, because of course it will be plucked out immediately. But lice depend on someone's blood. So it is possible for your hair to be very neat and to still breed lice, because lice, they don't eat the dirt on your hair. No, what ends up being dirty on your hair are the eggs and the shell of the lice as they advance. But lice, if your hair is very very neat, and someone who has lice walks into your home today, and that one of the lice on that person's hair transfers to your hair, or lice on someone's chair transfers to your hair, you will breed lice on your hair no matter how neat. So the only place where, please can you not distract us, please, thank you. So the only place where lice might not breed, the only hair lice might not breed, is if your hair is saturated with tea tree. Maybe your hair product has tea tree, mint, all of these harsh substances that will not allow the lice to breed. But say lice, locks, no. Even those who have straight hair, who has loose hair rather, they have lice in their hair. So it's not locks. No. Now the third common misconception is that you cannot make different hairstyles. So one of the major things that's hindered people so far from making locks is the flexibility of making their hair. It is true to an extent, but if you are someone who is flexible, who is dynamic, and which is what we stand for in Toju Locks, hair dynamism. I love looking different with different styles. This is comfortable for me, because even if I don't get to make any style in a whole 3, 4, 5 months, once I retighten and the hair is neat, I'm still good to go, and I will not look like my hair is bushy and all of that. But the day I wake up and feel like I want to fix, I can go ahead and fix. These days now, it is wigs that are raining. If I want to put on wig, I will braid my locks. You see the way this has been matted down, I will go mat it if I can't do it myself, as flat as possible, and wear my wig, just like someone who has a natural hair will do. If I want to do the only hairstyle I know I cannot do with my locks is is packing gel, like applying gel to your hair that it will now, all of that. And the alternative, I'm sure you must have seen this in some of my pictures or videos, and if I find any picture I'll put it here. I have found many alternatives to making packing gel. My packing gel is to style the hair in a ponytail form and attach whatever attachable I want to attach. So there is no style you cannot make, except maybe Ghana weaving. And if I want to even make big Ghana weaving, once I get a good stylist, I can of course make Ghana weaving. Besides that, you can braid, you can put false locks extension, you can do crochet, name it, provided your stylist is open-minded and is good. Please, there's no style you cannot do on your locks. The fourth misconception, which I almost failed, remember, if you have followed my locks series, if you haven't, please check out the playlist. I loosened my first set of locks after 9 months because they were too big and were not really properly done, and they were not advancing well, they were just not nice, and I almost cut that hair. And thank God for my stylist then, who told me, why you don't have to lose to cut your hair, we'll loosen it. And I sat down and they loosened it for me. It took some time, though. It took about 5 hours, and they were 4, including myself, that put their hands together, and they used a very small tiny pin, and gradually they just kept loosening it, and my hair was completely loosened, and it was fuller than what I would have had. All my front hair was out. So yes, the hair cut a little. We had a little lump, but I mean, if I was combing my hair every day, I'm sure if I had gathered all the lumps, it would still be equivalent. So the thing with locks is that you're not combing out the hair. Is not the hair that would have been falling out is not falling out every day, and that is it. So you can loosen your locks if you are at the verge of, okay, I want to loosen this hair, I'm tired of it, or I only want to carry my locks for a few months, maybe 6 months to 9 months or a year, and I want to be out with it. In fact, my trainer she even told me one time that that someone who was on locks for about 5 years got to losing her locks, and I'm like, okay, that's so good. So especially depending on the style, the method of locks you locked your hair with, you can definitely loosen your locks. Most of the lock can be loosened. The only one I think might not be loosened is the permanent locks, the one that they do. If you've seen different ways locks they make, maybe I will make another video to tell you different types of different methods in case you are considering locking your hair. So that would be one video idea. So you can loosen your locks. That's what I'm just trying to say. And the final misconception is that once you lock your hair, you don't have to do anything on the hair again. Life goes on, and forever your hair is just there. No, you still take care of your hair. Yes, as soon as you lock your hair continues to grow, isn't it? It's not like the hair is locked and then the hair is not growing again and locked forever. I wish that was how it was. Then our hair will be neat forever and ever. So that is why our hair grows out. So as our hair keeps growing, you see that, let me see if I can, my hair was just freshly retightened, so you might not see, but as my hair grows longer, you will see that it will start coming out, and the base will be loosened. The base will not be as tight as this anymore, and it would need to be retightened again, either through palm rolling, to retighten it again, or interlocking using the use of crochet or the interlocking pin. Point is, you cannot just leave your hair like that. So if you are considering locking your hair and you think, once I lock my hair, that's the solution, you will be shocked too, because when you lock your hair, you will see that the hair will, the Yoruba will say, it will come out, it will grow out, and you will have to relock. So most of the time, if you freshly do your locks, it is advisable to do it more frequently. like 4 weeks, 5 weeks at most. You do it again 5 weeks, and you do it again, and 5 weeks is a month and a week. So I mean, we all do our hair in 3 weeks, in 4 weeks. That is the thing about locks. So you still consistently maintain your locks. You retighten, you wash, and you take care of your hair. In another video, I'll be talking about my own daily routine on how I have been able to take care of my hair. At least I am satisfied with what this hair looks like. It's not bad, though I've made some mistakes that I think I've shared, some things I will never do again in my previous video. Please check that out. But still, I'll share with you the regular things I do every single day to the hair to make it at least look plush and reasonably satisfactory. This video, I hope these tips has, you know, changed your mindset a little bit about dreadlocks, micro locks, false locks. So watch out for my next video. Until next time, see you all later. Bye.